roster. And here we go, game one. We'll see how this one pans out, Crowley. I'm expecting this to potentially be a quick one unless we see Duck really step up.
And he did a couple of times previously, yesterday rather, where it felt like those last couple of minutes or so in the game, Duck was the guy to get behind the ball and be that contributor downfield. But it's really going to take a full team effort and a full length of the game of that consistent pressure from Sault College, if they can get it, to have a chance here against Northwood.
Sault has quite the task ahead of him. Duck will hit that to the side. Buddy's waiting. This will bounce to the middle for Knox's. He'll tap it high. Goes for the bump. Extra will get the clear. Playing a bit timid there. Seemed like that was a shooting opportunity for Knox's, perhaps. They're just feeling him out right now. A demo on the goal line. Duck will tap it back. Buddy in reverse. Low boost. Low challenge as well. Pirates streaking in. This is going to bounce off to the side. Extra gets a demo on Knox's. Opening up some space, but Knox's will get a hard clear deep to the corner. Duck gets dunked by Knox's up in the air. Pirates drops it down, and he'll hit the shot. That was a tough angle from Pirates. Made it look easy.
Tough shot. Picked up full boost on the midfield, and this ball just floating across the box uncontested. And it's something you can't do against Northwood. Players are good enough to get up and over it. A tough shot by Pirates, like you said, but he can certainly hit it. And Northwood take the early lead.
Chiller denies the backward bounce. You're going to have to be diligent about doing that against this Northwood squad. We already saw how accurate Pirates was, and I'm sure that Buddy and Knox's will be able to do the same if they're given that space, Corelli.
We're seeing a good setup through the midfield. Sault College, again, we talked about their keys for success, and one of them obviously is Duck, but another is having somewhat of the control in the midfield, especially in the air. Northwood are going to prop that ball up multiple times and use each other downfield. Knox is getting a second touch here, but he puts it wide. It's off the corner. It will go in for Knox's, and Northwood up 2-0.
You know, this was one that you'd want to put on a montage until you consider how long it took to go in. Bounces off the post. The crossbar sits there on the goal line, finally goes in. Knox's another quality shot. Read that one off the crossbar. Corelli, this shaping up a bit how we expected.
Yeah, I think so. And maybe one more. Knox's now 2 goals to his name. A bit more clean on the shot and really off the kickoff. Northwood take advantage. Buddy, that's a great second touch as he landed. He pre-flipped into it and set up Knox's perfectly for another goal.
Zeros across the board for Sault College. And we're approaching the halfway point of the game as well, Corelli. It's not going to get any easier.
No, it definitely isn't. I think that first minute was actually quite good from Sault College. Yeah, they experienced some pressure from Northwood, but they were able to hang on here is what I'm talking about with that aerial attack from Northwood inside that box. That was a great clear, though, by Sault College, and they're going to need more of that if they're going to want to extend the pressure in the final third.
Pass up to Knox's. They'll test the backboard. Duck. Some good defense. Infield pass. Pirates. Went far post. Didn't hit the shot. Knox's will stop that ball at the midfield. Gets a dunk as well. It's floating up. Now Chiller downfield. Knox is on the backboard. Going to drop it back down to Buddy. Buddy, he gets denied by Duck, but then you have Pirates waiting in the wings to clean it up. They're everywhere. Northwood getting another goal.
Great touch from Knox's, and that's that trust that this team has with the caliber of players that they have acquired for this Northwood squad. That was a great pass to Knox's, sitting on that back wall. He knew all the way that pass was possible and made it happen perfectly. And Sault College, again, struggling to keep up the pace there. As that one almost slips in, Knox's lets this one go, and it's up to Extra to keep the attack on. It will finally slow down and back to the Northwood side.
Knox's upfield to Buddy. Buddy tapping it down to Knox's off the backboard to Pirates. Pirates shot, top shelf. Northwood get their 5th.
And again, a player on that back wall giving the pass down to Knox's. This time not for the shot, but a backboard pass. And Pirates is there. Everyone getting involved from Northwood, and it's a pretty play in the end. And very well done by the blue side here to get those passing plays going, and they're really exposing that Sault College defense right now.
The caliber of player on Northwood can't be understated. Rocket League, one of those games where even 100+ MMR difference can really make it. And these players that are pro, Corelli, are up there on the leaderboards.
Yeah.
They're competing with the best. So this is going to be a tough situation for Sault. Northwood really are players of that next level, that higher caliber.
Yeah, I mean, this is a roster for Northwood that I think could really give some teams a run for their money near the bottom of RLCS. I mean, this is that type of player, that type of team. I don't know how much these guys actually play together, as I know Buddy is on an RLCS team, and I'm sure Noxus and Pirates have attempted themselves, but this is a roster that is very tough. So for them to come into CRL, they're up 5-0. It's been very clean from them as well. And Duck might get one here. He will, as that net is exposed from Northwood, and Sault College do get on the board.
Duck able to land. Pirates slow on the challenge. Noxus had full faith in him. And so we see at least one on the board for Sault. Buddy on the kickoff has it go back to Noxus. A nice kickoff. Noxus off the ceiling, has Buddy going off the other portion of the ceiling. It's going to hit the post. And now another goal on this one. Because Northwood was going for that highlight play, going for the clip. Yep. Failed miserably.
Yep, that was the montage play, and Extra will take it as everyone threw themselves at the ball from the Northwood side, and it almost worked out. You got to give them a bit of credit. It almost went in for them, and Sault College will be happy to double up the score.
So these final seconds ticking away. Northwood, they got up to the start we thought they would, but near the end, looked to be going for some interesting plays that backfired. Pirates, as Noxus in the middle, Noxus pre-jumps. He'll tap that to the ground. Northwood get the win in game one.
So you look at game one, and you can clearly see why everyone picked Northwood, and I think there's only so many things you can say about this game, James, as it feels like Sault College are certainly outclassed by this Northwood team. You talk about what can Sault College do to get into it, and I think that first minute was probably the best look that they had at Northwood, where it felt like they were contending quite well. No one had scored a goal in the first minute or so, and it really came off of strong clears from Sault College. Even if they were to give up possession, putting Northwood back to square one on their own side slows things down, lets your teammates get back into position, and you saw that a few times. I think, Northwood got carried away a couple times, and you could see that they do make mistakes. Not everything is going to be put away by Northwood, and I think Sault College did a good job of jumping on the opportunity they were given.
And you also get a sense a bit, Corelli, that Northwood, even in the end, was letting off that gas pedal just a little bit, going for some plays that maybe didn't need to have as much flash as they were going for.
Well, when you got a 5-goal lead, I guess you could afford a couple if you want to put away a couple montage goals.
Maybe they're going for that top 5 play clip.
Yeah, you never know.
Could be a good strat. Already 12 seconds into game 2, Northwood scored their first.
Yeah, and everyone racing back from Sault College here. Unfortunately, nobody could get up to this one. Nobody actually jumping from Sault College, and Northwood and Pirates take advantage.
Buddy, already a few good passes from him. That was a nice pass off the backboard. Great height. Noxus gets his jump back off the ceiling, but it was hit to the side from Extra. Counterattack opportunity. Duck will float that upfield. Pirates dropping it back down to his own corner. Some pressure coming out. Looking good from Sault right now. Low boost for Northwood. Can they attack? The bounce shot will go right to Pirates. And the clear comes out. Extra at the midfield, slowing it down. Chiller missed that hit. Extra will pop it up. Noxus right down the middle of the field. Buddy there with a shot. Dead center. Buddy scores his first of the game, and I believe first of the series as well.
Yeah. And What's interesting watching the Sault College defense right now is that it's Duck who's staying back, and he's really the guy we point to be that offensive threat, but I think he's just trying to play defense to block as much as he can from the Northwood offense. Unfortunately, there's no offense from Sault College, and they're still giving up goals, so it feels like the defensive effort is a bit wasted when it could be offensive output for Sault College.
Duck to Chiller. Chiller up a little slow. Buddy will lob that back extra. It's it off to the side. Duck. Like that ground pinch, testing the defense. Forced a double commit as well. Duck to the side. Buddy off the ceiling down to Pirates. Pirates! Oh my! That was done with class. Pirates! A great shot.
Yeah, very clean and a good pass from Buddy off the ceiling. Again, nobody up for Sault College. That's the speed that you expect out of Northwood. That's what you know you got yourself into here. And Pirates makes them pay. Now 2 goals to his name here in this game alone.
And that was a hard shot, 78 miles an hour. Perfect control, air rolling into that. Knox's tapped it, bounced off the cars. Extra going to test net. Knox's will clear that off to the side. Buddy throwing that towards the infield. Duck was able to get a hold of it. Now off the ceiling, he'll be out of the play. Chiller. Pirates was able to get a piece of that ball, and now Sioux still playing defense on their own end. Buddy has a lot of boost. He'll go for the ball. Chiller with a quality win will send it upfield. Extra off the backboard. And now cleared back down to the other end. Knox's will jump off the ceiling. Going for the 50 does shut down Duck's play. But Duck has been forceful about getting this ball back to the Northwood half.
Yeah, he's just trying to get out from his own side. There's just so much pressure from Northwood, and he's been the man to at least push it past one defender, but this one might slip by. Great save from Extra. Noxus still putting it on target. That was a tough shot. Still dangerous, though, for Northwood, and unfortunately, the setup wasn't perfect down to Pirates, and Extra does get the clear.
Noxus will tap it around. There's nobody left back, but Pirates let that first touch get away from him. Now a counterattack chance for Sioux. Extra to the middle. Chiller had to double back. The pass was behind him. Duck will get a challenge here. Going for the shot. Buddy shuts it down, but it's out to the middle. No one left back, and Extra will score it for Sioux.
Yeah, and Sault College scoring with a bit of time left. This is within striking distance for them if they can make the comeback. Again, Northwood aren't infallible here. They will make mistakes. They get a little bit too cocky sometimes, get a little too cute, and Sault College are able to capitalize on it, and the scoreline looking much better than the last time they were putting up their first goal in the game one.
See if they can get another one. Maybe mount a late comeback and potentially tie this series up. Backboard pass. Pirates will tap it around Duck. Rebound out to Buddy. Off the post, into the middle. Extra with a quality win. We'll see if he can get the pass into the middle. He does, but Buddy up quick will break up the play, and Knox's the shot will bounce down. Chiller turning it out to the side. Pirates pops it up. Knox's taking it up the wall. See if he goes for the flip reset. He does. Pass over to Pirates. Pirates couldn't get around it. Buddy out of boost. All the Pirates, who's also out of boost, he'll just tap that off the backboard. Extra downfield. Knox's touch gives it up. Now Extra has Chiller in support. Chiller gonna have to come in after Buddy pinches that down to the corner. Out to Pirates. Extra with the patience. Extra, you know, he was probably thinking about the demo or the bump that he was sure was coming in. And now a strong shot turned aside by Pirates.
And only for a couple seconds, Sault College get a look at the net, and quickly downfield they go. Pirates goes all the way down the field into the corner and puts it in himself.
That's a hat trick for Pirates. Hard flick. Chiller bit on that. The demo comes out, but it's too late. The shot was already taken. Northwood again looking dominant in game 2.
Yep, and again, it's what we expected coming into this matchup. And the defensive effort has been much stronger here in this game from Sault College. Chiller was a big defensive rock for them yesterday. He's put up 3 saves in this game alone, and maybe a second touch for Buddy. It's there, and Chiller just could do nothing about it. And 5 goals now for Northwood.
You love that pass from Pirates and the execution from Buddy. Truly something special. These players in CRL, they can hang even with the best in RLCS, doesn't matter. And they're showing their chops with plays like that.
14 shots for Northwood here. It certainly shows why, and maybe one more for the road. It will be Pirates. And Northwood march to a 2-game series lead.
An extra, unfortunately, falling into that ball. Pass that out to the middle. And that's the way it'll end. Game 2 heavily in favor of Northwood.
And it's tough. It's tough for Sault College here. And, you know, they're in a tough situation because I think just about any team here in this conference would have the difficulty that they're having against Northwood. So for them, this isn't just a Sault College thing. This is anyone playing Northwood at this point.
Yeah. It's tough to imagine a team right now that could stack up. Maybe Akron, you know, how good they are. They even have Tristan, but to have 3 players of RLCS caliber, you just don't see that. It is a rare thing, but Northwood has that.
And this game was a bit closer, at least game 2 for Sault College. I know the scoreline still got up to 5-6 goals, but it was a lot closer for a lot longer. So that defense definitely getting accustomed to the speed and trickery that you're seeing from Northwood. That could have been a quick go-ahead goal for Chiller if he got around it a bit more, and unfortunately a spoiled chance. And Northwood pinch it back to the Sault College side.
Duck, second effort. Down to Chiller. They almost made something happen there. Quality challenge from Extra as well, but a double commit. This is going to be tough. Extra will be last back. Duck trying to slow Noxus down, and it does look like he got all the boost steals. Duck. Love that play from Duck. Keeping Northwood at bay.
Oh my. I think Noxus had the ball just knocked right at him, and he still had a flip coming off the ceiling and almost able to keep the attack on. Here's Duck, good shot to the net, and Noxus to turn away. Duck again, couldn't get around it that time. Good pressure here from Sault College, if only for the moment. And Northwood have to turn it down, but that's the offense that you would expect, especially from Duck, that we just haven't seen through the first 2 games.
We already see him with 4 shots on the board. We're barely a minute past this 3rd game. Seeing some life from Sault College. This is a tough matchup. Northwood, as we've been saying before, Corelli, Northwood, when you look at all the teams in CRL right now, very well could be the best team.
Yep.
And now Pirates will score the first goal of game 3. This one coming off a tough situation. Extra last back on the wall, couldn't get the stop.
Oh, and he was trying to buy a bit of time on the sideline by getting that touch, but unfortunately just went right back into Buddy. And Buddy picked it up on the dribble, and then he actually did get the block from Extra there. He did block it, but unfortunately the shot just powers through, and maybe another one here as the shot from Pirates beats the defense, and quickly Northwood go up 2-0.
And that didn't take long. Pirates waiting for that ball to kick out. It did. And a hard shot.
And so now if you're Sault College, you kind of sit here going, man, this is our 3rd game now. We've given up 2 quick goals. We know that our defense has looked a little bit better here in this game. We've been able to slow them down, find a little bit more offense. But you really want to find the back of the net as fast as you possibly can, because you know that Northwood aren't done scoring. They're going to put up probably a couple more goals here. Duck, can he get the bump on Buddy? He does! And Extra puts it away.
I love this play from Duck. He knows he can't really add much more to the shot, so he immediately goes for that bump. That cleared the path. Well done by Sault, and they are in reach. 1 goal away, 3 minutes left on the clock. Maybe they can pull something off.
They're within one. The games, again, have been closer and closer here. It really does rely on the Sault College defense and how they transition onto offense. It's been very rare that all three players have boosts to work with as they move downfield, even if it's just Duck. And unfortunately, nobody home here as it pinches out to Noxus, and 2 goals up are Northwood.
That was a tough break. Duck, I think, fell on top of that, and it pinched out to the middle. Noxus waiting, ready for that. And Sault College punished. That was unfortunate for them. Pirates with some space. We'll see what he does. Air dribble setup. Challenge will kick off the side. Buddy will go for net, far post,
man.
and a big save from Duck.
The shot placement from Buddy there, and he's still going. He's looking for Pirates. That was a tough save from Duck, and now with low boost, can't follow it up, relying on his teammates to get a hold of it. Unfortunately, Noxus is just so quick. Got 2 touches down the sideline. Now Pirates there. Can he get a second touch? He does. Back to Noxus, and Duck again makes a huge save.
What are these saves we're seeing from Duck? Making a special effort out there to keep this scoreline respectable. Duck, some crazy saves. Now on the offensive end, tapping that up to the backboard. Extra will be last back yet again. Can't get back in time. A hard shot. That's unblockable. Quality counterattack from Northwood.
Yeah, great touch by Buddy, and immediately that transition game is just so fast from Northwood, and it's what you would expect from the type of player on this team to quickly move from defense to offense and use each other to move downfield, especially when you know that Sault College were very committed on that play. They have to with time running out. And here come Northwood again.
The pre-jump from Buddy. Oh! Chiller with the save. Not letting that top 5 play come to fruition. Pirates didn't jump. Buddy, backboard pass. Noxus off the backboard again. Demo from Buddy. Gets a second demo as well, and the pass out to the middle. Pirates up to Noxus. Noxus. Oh, man, he's clipping.
Put it on the montage. He was poaching the backboard, waiting for the pass, and look at the shot. That is so hard to save as a defender. Great finesse from Noxus to put that one away. A hat trick for him and a 5-1 scoreline for Northwood.
We knew they were good, but now we're starting to realize how good. Pirates will miss that challenge from Duck. Duck has this pop high extra. Backward pass, Buddy. Flick it past Chiller. Ball out to the middle. Noxus, Buddy. That would have been quite the read. Pirates double tap off the backboard. We'll send it wide. Chiller attempting to get it downfield. Bumps coming out. Noxus bumping everybody. Buddy has a bit of boost to work with now. Gonna take it up the wall. Pre-flip into a dribble. Oh, he forces it through. This was a thing of beauty.
It was. It was a great technique to keep your momentum and follow it all the way through, force it down. Duck was there, but Buddy was so well placed behind that ball. He pushed Duck through the ball into his own net. And 6-1, Northwood.
And pre-flip into a flip cancel air dribble. And the time winding away. You can see Northwood beat the fight out of them.
Yeah, it's been a tough series here for Sault College. And again, if you're just joining us or just tuning into CRL for the first time, games like this are certainly not the norm. Northwood are just that good. Sault College had a very admirable game yesterday. Unfortunately, they go up against the behemoth that is Northwood now, and I think just about for anyone, this would be the expected scoreline going up against Northwood.
Northwood is going to be that team to watch, Corelli. I really look forward to seeing them match up against some of the teams that we're used to seeing. Northwood standing out, that is for sure. Buddy, Noxus, and Pirates putting on a show in this suite.
Yeah, we'll see how this Northwood team does against some of the more experienced CRL teams, but they will certainly look to be one of the favorites here in this conference.
And I think that's clear. We saw so many good plays. Knox is coming off the backboard. Buddy's air dribble. Pirates with some hard shots. It was all there. This Northwood team, incredibly frightening. So it almost makes you want to have LAN again, Corelli. I would love to see these guys go match up on LAN. But you know what? We'll have to wait. Just like we'll have to wait for this next series. We're going to go to a quick break. But when we come back, more CRL. But Knox's will